Hello, all you fine, beautiful people. I'm back here once again with another reaction and another multi-song reaction, and this one is to Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Now, I put up a poll about a week ago, and this was the winner that you guys want to hear me react to some more Emerson, Lake and Palmer. So I thought, you know what? I'll just pick 3 random songs and react to them. So I'm reacting to the Barbarian, Celebi, and Brain Salad Surgery. So I tried doing this yesterday with a couple different songs, and as soon as I went to upload it, it got blocked. So I'm like, okay, so I had to figure out which song it was and all that stuff. And so I thought, you know what, let's take 2 of the songs out and let's put in 2 new ones. So there is one I've heard, but it's kind of one of those things that happens. So without further ado, here it is. Let's start off with The Barbarian by Emerson, Lake and Palmer. So that was The Barbarian by Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Wow. What a song. You could tell right away with the sort of fuzz intro with, I believe, the bass by Greg Lake. Has very much that. He's bringing over that King Crimson type sound. But wow, to hear also Keith Emerson like just virtuosoing pretty much piano, organ all over this shit is just amazing to listen to. Like, I could sit there and listen to him. But to me, the real star of this song, of this instrumental, is listening to Carl Palmer's drumming. Like, just hearing him, like, some of those fills he does. Even hearing is something as simple as just, like, his kick drum sounds so damn heavy. I guess that's the right way to put it. Like, the song just feels heavy. It feels like one of those late 60s, early 70s kind of psychedelic, progressive rock mixture jams, and it works so well. These guys are amazing to listen to, and to hear some of the sounds coming out really jumped at me. Also, what I really like the production of this song. Like, it's one of those, listening to it now, I know this is like a remaster, this isn't like the original, but it sounds really good even for the time period it's in. But man, ELP, like, this is the first song they put out. I think it is a showcase of what's to come. Like, these guys were uber talented at what they do. So now it's on to song number 2, which is Celebi by Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
Celebi, have your leaves all turned to brown? Will you scatter them around you? Celebi, do you love? And then how am I to know if you don't let your love show for me? Celebi. Oh, c'est la vie. Oh, c'est la vie. Who knows, who cares for me? C'est la vie. In the night, do you light a lover's fire? Do the ashes of desire for you remain? Like the sea, there's a love too deep to show. Took a storm before my love flowed for you. C'est la vie. Oh, c'est la vie. Oh, c'est la vie. Who knows, who cares for me? C'est la vie. like a song, out of tune and out of time. All I needed was a rhyme for you, Celebi. Do you give? Do you live from day to day? Is there no song I can play for you, Celebi? Oh, Celebi. Oh, Celebi. Who knows? Who cares for me? Celebi.
So that was Celebi by Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Wow, what a song. Like, just listening to it, it's one of those that, I know I've used this term before, but just with the atmosphere creating, it's just beautifully haunting. Like, there's just the atmosphere created, whether it be just Greg Lake's acoustic guitar playing, or Keith Emerson's keyboard background. At one point, I think in there, I could be completely wrong, is that an accordion? Like, that's kind of what it sounds like, kind of that French Riviera kind of thing. But this is a fantastic song, well crafted. Greg Lake's vocals are just amazing. Like, it's one of these songs where I could listen to this song over and over and over and over again. Celebi is just a beautifully well crafted song. It says on here that Carl Palmer's on drums, but I didn't really pick it up. Is there really drumming on this track? Or is it maybe more like just one of the cymbals being just lightly played? I'm not sure. But man, like, this is a great showcase for Greg Lake. Just a fantastic singer. Fit this band very well. Like, you hear him in Barbarian, you hear the King Crimson. This has that kind of somber, melancholy King Crimson like vocal from, especially in the Court of the Crimson King and stuff like that. But man, it's just a beautiful ballad, and it's one of those songs that I'm listening to and I'm like, man, this sounds so damn simple to do and all that, but it works. Keith Emerson on here, like, as I said, the atmosphere he created, but some of those little fills in there are really good. And I have to say, listening to this, I'm just like, yes, I could listen to this all day long, quite honestly. But anyway, on to the next song, which is gonna be Brain Salad Surgery from The Works Volume 2. I didn't see this on the original on Brain Salad Surgery by this band, so I'm like, was it a single or something that was put on here? I don't know. But anyway, here it is, Brain Salad Surgery, Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
solid surgery. We got a bottle of solid brain with the surgeons with a dirty little game. Brain solid certainty. It'll work for you, it works for me. Brain rot perversity. Brain solid surgery. We got a bottle of solid brain with a surgeon with a dirty little game. Brain solid certainty. It'll work for you, it works for me. Brain rot perversity. Brain solid surgery. We got a bottle of solid brain with a surgeon with a dirty little game.
So that was Brain Salad Surgery by Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Wow, what a nice little quick jam by this band that seems to, like, the lyrics to it, very interesting. Like, this is just one of those songs where I'm listening to, the rhythm to it's really good. I like the play between Keith Emerson and Carl Palmer. Like, Carl Palmer is just like a very, almost, how would I put that? Listening to Carl Palmer, it's almost as if he has this kind of like stutter in the drumming that's just really interesting to listen to. It always just draws my ear because it doesn't feel like usually you're drumming, and it usually flows very naturally. But whenever I hear drumming where it's like very it's something that always just seems to really catch my ear. Like I said, Keith Emerson on this is just fantastic. Like, just whether it be little fills here and there, the vocals to it, I really like this song. Vocally, it's very different. It's almost very shouty, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, compared to what I've heard. And even in the middle, there's like this little section where it's not very long, but it's almost as if I'm hearing like guitar wah throughout it, which is something very interesting, because I know Greg Lake plays guitar every now and then on stuff, but whenever I hear it, it's kind of like thrown back. You're like, oh, that's kind of, wasn't expecting that. But it works. His bass playing, like I said, is great for this band. Like, he complements both guys so well with his ability to just throw in grooves. And it's really interesting seeing a band do this without really much guitar at all in their music. Celebi had acoustic, but to hear, like, usually in this area you heard a lot of bombastic electric guitar driven stuff, so to hear a band that does it without a lot of guitars is actually an interesting thing. And I've actually found myself really enjoying a lot of Emerson, Lake and Palmer, and there are ways they get around things where some bands would consider that very much a hindrance. Emerson, Lake and Palmer, as well, it is what it is. But anyway, that's the 3 songs I looked at for my multiple song reaction. The Barbarian, Celebi, and Brain Salad Surgery, all by Emerson, Lake and Palmer. I say I enjoy this quite a bit. If there's any other songs by Emerson, Lake and Palmer you guys can suggest, put them down below. I love listening to this band. Whether it be Take a Pebble, Tarkus, Carnival 9, Trilogy, The Endless Enigma. I really enjoy Emerson, Lake and Palmer, and I'm finding myself enjoying this band quite a bit. But anyway, that's my thoughts and opinions. I'd like to know, what do you guys think of the songs? Do you like them? Do you hate them? Indifferent? Please let me know down below in the comments section. I wish I could have had this up sooner, but last week, due to the fact of a migraine, it took me a really long time to actually get over it. And I recorded, as I said, those 3 songs yesterday, and something just happened where it got blocked. So I'm like, you know what? Try these ones. If it's still blocked, I'll probably end up uploading maybe 1 or 2 of them. Just say heck with it. But anyway, that's my thoughts and opinions. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, click the little bell down below so you don't miss anything. And as usual, I really appreciate all you guys here watching. Thank you. It really does mean a lot. This is Amir signing out. Peace.